All right. Again, welcome to the Mondell's living room. Okay. We had a discussion earlier. First of all, let me say, I don't have much say in what order these sessions appear to you on your phone or on your whatever. See, I don't have control over that. So they seem to be ending up anywhere. So we'll try to keep them. We'll try to label them so we'll know where to go. Say we're having trouble with the legs. So we go fighting the legs. Okay? So the order gets kind of mixed up sometimes. So be aware of that. All right. Now, again, we're on singles. Okay? And two things I do not want you to do. Number one, okay, we talked about it being fool's gold. This is fool's gold. If I'm on let's see if I can stay far enough back or something. Okay? I'm here wrestling singles, blah, blah, blah. I go like this to the waist. Bad news. Don't go to the waist. Okay? Okay. 99.9% of the time, don't go to the waist. For one thing, we're taking two hands off the single so we can reach over here and get weak and extended and hope that he's a big enough fish where, you know, like I said, 0.01% of the time. Okay? Right? I'm reaching across to that other, because I still have one hand on this single, probably barely by now. Okay? I don't want you guys reaching over for that double anytime. Anytime. Okay? And when I do teach that, I doubt if it's going to be with my head in front. I doubt that. My head's going to be here where it belongs. You know, you have a higher percentage of getting hurt right here than you do of scoring right here. So when you're on a single, do not reach across and get all extended, okay? The shoulder joint gets weak. And only a fish is going to go down, so I don't even know why we practice it. Well, we don't. Okay? You stay on singles and wrestle singles. Okay? Okay, back step, tackle. Okay, now, if we get our hips in there like, you know, like we should be, and we're, you know, and we can body lock them if we want, okay, that's the 0.01%. Like in a freestyle match, if you could pick him up and end the match right there, that's fine. Say, okay. Do not reach across. Stay on your singles and wrestle singles. We're going to wrestle a lot more singles, I'll tell you that right now. Because like I've said before, somebody your own age, weight, and caliber, you're not going to take them down very often with deep penetration business. No. Okay? So we're going to be on singles a lot, and we're going to be backstepping a lot. So that's what we're going to be doing in practice. We're going to be wrestling singles a lot and backstepping a lot. Okay? And again, I don't mind backstep, boom. Quickly change direction and tackle them. Okay? And remember, you're going all out, full speed on the trying to drop him to his rear. We're going full speed there. You know, we might have to hit him 2 or 3 times with the backstep. And remember, don't give up too early. We talked about that before. Don't give up too early. Remember what we see all the time from the stands? The guy's ready to fall on his rear end, and we stop and do something else. The guy's ready to fall on his rear end. But partly because our head's not up, and we don't have a very good feel for what we're doing, see. So, We're going to be on more singles. We're going to finish more singles with backstepping. That's just the way it is. And it's just like learning how to win the tie. We have to practice it. Okay, this is what we don't want on a single. And okay, that head in front and arm in front, that's the worst. Don't do it. Stay on singles. It will teach you how to wrestle singles. Okay, and you'll have more success than you ever imagined. All right. Now, what's the second thing? Okay. See, I don't want you, right, going to the waist. Do not go to the waist. Remember, that's fool's gold. And this business of being able to take somebody down after our head is in front of them, our arms in front of them, even if your head was on the outside where it belongs, this double is still too far away. See? Okay? A lot of times, the best time to think about a double is right after we hit the inside high C, okay? And I stop him for a second. Okay, this leg over here is never going to be any closer for me to switch to a double. Okay? Just about here is as far as I'm going to go. Maybe a little bit further, but no further than this. Okay? So if I was going to do that, I would stop him. I would stop him here. And as quickly as I got to here, I would get to here. See? Because again, after I touch here, he's going in this direction. Okay? And, I'm on my feet. I tap here, like we talked before, and I'm going that way also. So theoretically, all you would have to do is if you hit this just right, all you would have to do is put your hand right here on the side of his knee. Okay? Because as soon as I touch here, he's going that way, and as the offensive guy, I'm going that way. Okay? So theoretically, probably not going to happen, but you could. Just put your hand right here on the side of the knee. Okay? And then the next thing later on, we'll talk about reaching around that knee, taking a good grip, and do not relinquish the grip. He's going to go right down in a heap. Okay? But we can do that. We can work with this double leg here because it's right here. See? And now the longer we wrestle, probably the further that second leg is going to get away. And then certainly there we would wrestle singles. We would just let that go and focus on our singles or focus on getting out safely. Okay? So, again, this all looks the same. I stop him right here, okay? And if I have enough motion and I'm smooth enough and quick enough, like I said, as quick as you approached, we need to get to here on the double. Okay? And we'll reach around, take a good grip, and do not relinquish it, and he'll go down in a pile right here. Reach behind, collapse it. Your head's over here. And like I said, that motion is going that way already. So when we get rolling, we'll see more and more of that in the room. Okay? So remember, my footwork is still efficient as it could be. Because I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do if my feet aren't ready to do what I need to do. You need your feet. Okay? So remember, do not worry about this leg that turns it into a double unless it's right here. Okay, so I only have to go a little ways. Forget about it. If it's further than right here, then forget about it. Okay, you worry about other things. Okay, remember. But there is a chance for a double off of backstep, backstep, backstep. And the reason he's not falling down is chances are he's probably pretty tough, but he's keeping that other foot close. See? So there you might have another opportunity to go double. But again, we don't want to get all crazy with our arms to get there. Excuse me, folks. And I have a couple other things. Physically, when we're on those singles like that, those are two things that we cannot do. Do not go to the waist and do not drive across the guy to become as weak as you could possibly be. Excuse me. Okay, those two things we can't do. Yes, we're going to wrestle more singles, but we'll get real good at it, and we'll be known for that. Okay? It's a nice little series. It's like that story of hitting a home run. Well, you do a good job with any of this kind of penetration stuff, and it feels good. It's sweet. Okay. We cannot do those two things. Please. Do not. Okay. Another thing I'd like to briefly talk about. It's not so much physical, but do not show negative emotion, ever. See? Well, when we're in public, let's say that. When we're on the mat, when we're in the bleachers, when we're on the side of the mat,